And today's workout is going to be all about strengthening that lower back. So that's always good too, right? Everybody needs that. So when you're rocking side to side, you can even go into some of the circling motions. I just did that in my back pop, so there's that. And just feeling nice and relaxed. And then you're gonna hug your right knee to your chest. Left leg is out straight, and you're gonna alternate there. So you're just gonna go nice and easy, side to side, and making sure you're stretching out your leg. If you wanna have one leg down, you could. But it's up to you. You can move slow. You better not move fast. And we're gonna go about one more to each side. And then we're gonna have our leg up straight. Doesn't matter which side you start with. And you're gonna pull behind that hamstring or calf. And you're gonna switch there. So just going side to side, nice and easy. Keeping that back down, breathing, feeling fantastic. Thinking about all the fun stuff we're gonna do today. It's all gonna be fun. So we'll go one more to each side. Then we're gonna relax our legs down, and you're gonna go into the modified bicycle. So you'll always have one foot down. You're just gonna go opposite elbow, opposite knee, and then you're gonna go to the other side. So going side to side, keeping our back down, and you're just breathing, right? So making sure that you do have one foot down. If you want to bring your head down in between each crunch, you could. It's really kind of just up to you. Because I don't care. So we're going to go one more to each leg. Then you're going to keep your legs down, and you're just going to go into your slow and controlled crunch. So you're looking to push your back down, slowly come back. So legs aren't moving. You're just lifting up and back. Make sure those elbows are wide. You're letting your head rest into those hands. You're feeling all good and great. I gotta start my timer. I always forget to start it. Maybe I'll do that on purpose, you know. So just lift it up and back, trying to push that back down every single time. So we've got about 15 seconds, and then we're gonna go into some dead bug action. So let's do 2 more crunches. Here's 1, here's 2. Relaxing that head down, and you're gonna go into a modified dead bug. So arms are gonna be up. You're gonna let your right arm come back, left leg comes up, and you're gonna go side to side. So we're starting with the modified version, so you'll always have one foot down. Your main focus is tightening up that core as you move those arms and legs. So we will build into this, of course. It's not gonna be this easy the whole time during the warm-up. Heck no, but we're gonna go 15 more seconds like this, and then we're gonna do a few bridges before we advance this move. So let's go one more to each side. Then you can just keep those arms up, and we're gonna press up and down in bridges. So we'll press up, squeeze, nice and easy back. Press up, squeeze, nice and easy back. So make sure you're squeezing those glutes. You're exhaling, right? Your arms are up off the floor just because it makes it a little bit harder. Just kinda. Then we're gonna go 15 more seconds, and then we're gonna advance that dead bug. So we'll go back to our dead bug. Okay, you got 10 seconds. Focusing on the squeezing. You got 5. Go ahead, let's do 2 more. There's 1. Here is 2. And keeping those hips down. So now you're gonna have your legs in tabletop. Arms are still up, and we're gonna do that same dead bug. You're just going opposite arm, opposite leg. You'll kick out and come back. So if you can, try to keep those legs up. If your back hurts, you could do what we just did before and have one foot down. It's really up to you, but you should feel your core fire up every time your arm and leg kick out, right? That's the goal. So we're gonna go about 15 more seconds here. My nose is itchy again today. I got the old itchy nose. So you got 10 seconds. Gonna go one more to each side. Here's 1, here's 2, and then you're gonna relax those legs down, and you're gonna go to your side. I missed a move, I think. So on your side, we're just gonna start with your top leg. We're gonna go up and over kick just to fire up those glutes a little bit, trying to make sure that you're keeping that leg up as high as you can, and you don't wanna have a saggy leg. No saggy legs allowed, right? You don't want someone to describe you as saggy. That's why you do Pilates. So we're doing about a minute per side here. And then we might go back to our dead bug again to advance it. right? We're just gonna be rolling all over our mat today. Flip, flop, roll, roll. That's what it's gonna be. My nose is all itchy from wearing a mask. Causes itchy nose syndrome, I guess. So you got about 20 seconds left, then we're gonna do our other side. So making sure that you're keeping that leg as straight as possible, you're kicking up as high as possible, and we got 15 seconds. That was a fast minute, fastest minute of your day. Got 10 seconds here. We're gonna go 2 more up and over. So here's 1, here's 2, relax, switch sides, doing our up and over, starting right into it once you flip. So leg is nice and straight. You're trying to kick that leg up as high as you can. My hip and my oblique are a little bit sore this morning from yesterday, I think. So this side is extra sore. Some of my legs like, oh, you don't want to kick too high. And if you didn't do yesterday's workout, you better go do it because you'll feel sore, right? I'm sore, so you'll be sore. That's the rule. So we got 30 seconds here. And then we're going back to our dead bug. Dead bugs, right? Nobody likes bugs. You know, some people like to save bugs, some people like to squish them. You got to decide what type of person you are. Are you a squisher or are you a saver? Most of the time, I'm a squisher. I won't lie to you. Got 10 seconds. Got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. You're going to relax. You're going to go back to your bag. Back. So we're going to go back to our dead bugs. If you can, you're going to have your legs and arms up straight. And now you would do more of a straight arm and leg drop. So if straight arms and legs feels like too much, you can repeat what we just did and do bent. But I want you really to focus on that lower back. Make sure that your core is firing up when your arms and legs go away from your body, right? So you would exhale back, inhale in. Exhale back, inhale in. So really focusing in on the abs, right? So you should feel them burning up. You might even feel those lower back muscles waking up. That's okay too, as long as you don't have a sharp pain. We're gonna go 15 more seconds. And then we're gonna go back into a bridge motion. And then we're almost done with our warm-up. How cool is that? Okay, so we're gonna go 1 more to each side. Here's 1, here's 2. You're gonna relax down. So we're gonna press up into our bridge and you're gonna do a marching bridge. So one leg will come towards you, it comes down, and then you'll go to the other side. So you're going side to side while holding that bridge. If that hurts your back, you could just do regular bridges and press up and down. It's whatever your back is more comfortable with. And of course, you have to put one foot down before your other foot comes up, right? You don't want to be too crazy. And my watch just died, so we're going off of Central Mary time, right? That's the thing. We got 10 seconds. You're almost there. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you're going to relax. And we're going to go to our hands and our knees. So we're going to start by doing a few bird dogs because that's going to be our first set here. So bird dogs, you're just going to your opposite arm, opposite leg. So we're going to do a few like that, and then we're going to get rolling. So every time you press out and extend, really stretch out that arm and leg. Try to extend as much as you can. Right, point your toe, squeeze your legs, and your goal is to not let that head hang down, right? So we're going to do about 10 more here. There's 1, there's 2, 3, 4, we got 5 more, 6, here's 7, here's 8, here's 9, here's 10. Go ahead and relax. If you want a quick sip of water, you can, because we probably won't take much of a break today. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a bird dog motion to start with, and we're going to add to it as we go, and we'll have planks kind of in between. Cool, huh? So what you're going to do, you're going to have your right arm out straight, your left leg out straight. You're starting on the floor. You're going to lift and come back down. Okay? So we're just raising up and back. Ready? Go for it. So you're coming up and down, watching that head. Make sure your left hand's right underneath that left shoulder. Every time you lift, you want to squeeze through that hamstring and leg, right? So you're trying to hold on to that motion. and make sure your head's not hanging down. So this is gonna work our core. It's gonna increase that back strength. We're gonna go 5 more. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4, here's 5. You're gonna switch, left arm, right leg, lift and lower, lift and lower. So your goal is to have that arm and leg as straight as you can, and you're just keeping it straight as you come up and down. So you're lifting and squeezing and back, lifting and squeezing and back. So we're gonna do a total of 5 more here. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4, here's 5. So you're gonna put your left hand down, your right leg is gonna stay out. We're just gonna keep our right leg going up and down. So you're holding on to almost like a tripod plank here. Your leg is going up and down, you'll touch the floor and kick up. Core is gonna stay tight, of course. And you're thinking of that posture, right? So every time you lift, you should feel those glutes be awake. You should feel your hamstring wake up. So the stronger your glutes and hamstrings are, the more it helps out your lower back. So now what you're gonna do, you're gonna keep your right leg up, you're gonna curl in and kick out. So it's kind of like you're doing a hamstring curl here. Your goal is to try to have your right knee even with that right hip. So try not to let that leg sink down too much. It's gonna want to, but we're gonna tell it, not today, okay? We got 5 more, then we're gonna go into a pulse. So there's 2, here's 3, here's 4, here's 5, hold it, and now you're pulsing up and down. So knee is bent, toes pointed to the ceiling. You should feel your glute going crazy by this point, I would hope, unless you got super legs. Super legs to the rescue, right? Yeah, maybe. So we're gonna go about 15 more here. I'll count for you, don't you worry, I'll count, you know? You just enjoy the exercise, okay? We got about 5 more. And then you're just gonna hold your right leg up. So on this, you wanna hold that right leg up so much that you should feel your hamstring. So you want your knee even with your hip, your toe is pointed up. We've got about 10 seconds. Then we're gonna go right into that other side. Keep that leg up high, 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 right? You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that right leg down, left leg is out. You are raising and lowering, raising and lowering. If it bothers you to be up on your hands, you can, of course, go down to your elbows, right? Do what feels comfortable to you. You don't have to stay up on those hands, right? It's still gonna work the same muscle groups even if you're down on your elbows. Okay, you're doing a great job. The biggest thing is to not let your head hang down, okay? And keep that leg nice and straight. We got 5 more until we curl. There's 2, 3, 4. Keep that leg up. We're gonna curl and kick. Remember, we wanna keep our knee up high, so you've really gotta use your hamstring to pull that leg up, okay? Keeping your core tight. Keep on breathing and keep on curling. Right, the old curl and kick. Okay, we got 5 more, and then we're gonna pulse. There's 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we pulse. So when you're pulsing, you want to pulse more up than letting your leg fall down. You want to press up and 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 up, and never go down, right? And it doesn't feel good when you switch sides. This is the hardest part of it. I know it is. So we got about 15 more. Then we're going to do our hold, and then we get to go back to our bird dogging. Okay, so we got about 5 more. Okay, and now you're going to lift and hold. So you want that knee even with your hip. Keep lifting, 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 holding high as you can. We got 10 seconds. Then we're going to go back to a bird dog, but a different one. Okay, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can relax. Okay, so we're gonna go, you can check out your wrists if you need to. You're gonna go right arm, left leg. You're gonna be up, you're just gonna come wide and then back together. Wide, back together. Okay, so right arm, left leg. You'll start up, you're gonna come wide and back. Wide and back. Wide and back. And it doesn't have to be a huge wide motion. Whatever you feel like you can control is what you're gonna do, right? And your arms might be a little bit tired, that's okay, right? You're working hard. We're gonna kind of be in this position for a while, unfortunately, I don't know. But you're doing a great job. We got 5 more. Here's 1, Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. Here's 5. You're going to relax. You're going to have left arm, right leg. You start up. You'll come wide and back. And it feels awkward as can be when you switch sides. Okay, so make sure your arms and legs are both going wide at the same time. Right, try to keep that leg up as high as you can. My leg's not very high, so if you're thinking like, oh, this is hard, I think it's hard too. Okay, all the core, all the control is in that core, right? So really focus your energy in the center of your body. We've got 5 more. There's 1. There's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. Here's 5, and you can relax. So next one we're going to do, we're going to go into a plank. I'm going to count us through it. It's only 10 reps, so it's really not even that long. You have the option, you can be on your knees, right, or your toes. We're going to tap with opposite hand, 10 all together. Okay, ready? And go. So you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you're gonna relax. That was easy enough, wasn't it? Sure was. So now we're gonna go for our knees. So if you're down on your knees, you'll start in your plank, you'll pike up, you reach across, come back, reach across, come back. If you're on your toes, you'll be here, you'll come, reach across, and back, reach across, and back. So same thing, it's 5 to each side, 10 all together. I'll count us through. Ready? And go. So you'll raise up, tap across, come down. There's 1, up, across. There's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. My hand almost got stuck. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then you're gonna relax. Okay. So now we went for our knees. It only makes sense to go for our toes, doesn't it? So again, if you're modifying, you're on your knees, you'll come back and reach across. Okay. If you're on your toes, I better take my socks off, or at least I don't want to face plant. You don't want to see me face plant. Maybe you do, but you're not gonna. So for this, I will go wide stance with your legs. You're gonna pike up, reach across to your shin or your ankle, and back. So you really have to pike your hips up high. 5 to each side, 10 all together. I'll count us through. And then we're going back to our fun little bird dog. Okay, we ready? And go. So you pike up, reach across, come down. There's 1, reach across, 2, there's 3, there's 4, here's 5, here's 6, here's 7, here's 8, here's 9, and here is 10, and you're gonna relax. Okay, so we're going back to our bird dog, and you're basically gonna combine the 2 moves that we did. So you're gonna go right on left leg, you're gonna start down, you'll lift up, come wide, come back, come down to the floor. So lift, wide, back, down. Okay, we ready? And go. So you lift, you'll come wide, you'll come back, you'll come down. Lift, wide, back, down. Lift, wide, back, down. Lift, wide, back, down. We're gonna go 5 more after this one. Okay, so that one didn't count, but here's 1, right? Coming back. We're starting 2, here's 2, coming wide, back. Here's 3, lifting up, wide, back, down. We got 2 more, up, wide, back, down, up, wide, back, down, and we're gonna switch. So you've got left arm, right leg. Okay, ready? We're up, wide, back, down, up, wide, back, down, up, wide, back, down, up, wide, back, down, up, wide, back, down. We got 5 more. Up, wide, back, down. I kind of lost count. I won't lie. Up, wide, back, down. There's 2. Up, wide, back, down. There's 3, 2 more. Up, wide, back, down, up, wide, back, down. You're gonna relax. So we got one more set, and then we're gonna go to our back. This time what you're gonna do, you're gonna go same arm and same leg for the bird dog. Yeah. So you gotta use your brain here a little bit. Okay, so you'll go right side. You wanna make sure you're set up. We're gonna extend out and we're gonna hold. Okay, so we're gonna hold on the same side. If the same side feels like too much, you can do opposites, but we're going for our right side. Okay, we ready? So what you do, my best advice is get your leg out first and then add that arm up. You gotta use your brain a little bit, right? Go for it. So we're gonna test our core balance here, right? So this should be a challenge, should not be easy. It should feel wobbly, but we've got 10 seconds here. Okay, you're almost there. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come back. Now we're gonna have our left side go up. I might fall over on this side. This is not my balance side. Okay, ready? And go. So I think it's easier if I put my leg back first and then add my arm. Right? It's okay if you need to put your arm or leg down for a second or two. But we've got 10 seconds here. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay. So we're gonna go to our back here, and we're just gonna finish with some good old-fashioned core bracing. So on this first move, you can keep your head down. You're gonna have your legs in tabletop, and we're just gonna alternate. One leg will come down, and then the other. So you wanna keep your knees bent. Your heels should not be by your butt when they come down, okay? Go for it. So exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. So your main focus is if your lower back is staying down. So don't worry about touching the floor, right? Do small moves if you need to. That's totally okay, right? Do what you need to do to maintain that rhythm. Okay, and we're gonna go about 4 more here. Here's 1, right? You don't have to go exactly on my count. 2, 3, and 4. So now we're gonna have both legs drop together. So exhale, both come down. Inhale, you come back. So on both together, you might not be able to go down as far. That's okay. Small motions are gonna be better than large, wacky ones, okay? Keep your back down. If your back's rolling up, don't go down as far, right? It's that simple. Okay, we're gonna do 5 more, and then we're gonna add in our crunch to this. Okay, so there's 2, or 1, I guess. Here's 2, right? Go nice and slow. Here's 3, your abs should shake on this as you go down. Here's 4, coming back. Here's 5. All right, keep your legs in tabletop. Hands are gonna be behind your head. You're gonna start with your head down. Exhale, those legs come down. As you inhale and pull, you're gonna lift into your crunch and then slowly, slowly peel apart. Okay, so exhale, you would lift, come together, or no, exhale, inhale, and then exhale as you come down. So your head goes down when your legs go down. Your head comes up when your legs come in. Okay, so it's slow and controlled. Again, your back should be flat to the mat this whole move. Your abs should be shaking. Okay, we're gonna do 5 more. Okay, so here is 1 for me, right? Go at your pace though, don't feel like you have to go at mine. I just say 5 more so I know how to time it, right? So we're gonna go 2 more here, right? Whether you do 1 or 2, that's okay. I'm gonna do 1 more, you can do 1 more with me. Okay, coming up slowly, and you're gonna relax. Okay, so now we're gonna do straight legs. So for the straight legs, I like to have my head up in a crunch the whole time because it helps me keep my back down. Okay, if it hurts your neck to be up in a crunch, you don't have to. It's up to you, but we are gonna alternate. So exhale, 1 leg comes down, inhale, it comes up, then you'll go to the other side. So on this, right, you can do your small motions. Nobody says you have to go to the floor. You've got to pay attention to your core. Okay, if you come down all the way to the floor, your back better be staying down, right? And you better not have any back pain, right? So you got to control what your legs are doing. Who's going to control your legs? Your core is, right? So we got 10 more about. There's 1, here's 2, 3, here's 4, here's 5, here's 6, here's 7, Here's 8. Here's 9. One more good one. Here's 10. Keep those legs up. Now we're gonna go both. Pay attention to your back. This is a lot harder. Even if you barely feel like you're moving, it's gonna work you. So exhale, your legs will come down as far as you feel you can. Inhale, we're gonna pull back up, okay? So pay attention to your back. Your abs should feel like they are about to cramp up. That's how much you are using them, right? It's hard to do this move correctly. It's gonna work those lower abs, right? It's working your full body. So you really wanna control what those legs are doing. So we're gonna go 5 more and then we're gonna add to this because it makes it more fun that way. Don't you think? I do too, okay? So it's just nice and controlled. We've got 3 more. There's 1, right? I'm not even going all the way to the floor because my abs are tired, okay? So come down as far as you feel you can. We're gonna do a small pulse. You're gonna come halfway up and down. So you're holding in a small kind of a pulsing motion, right? You're going up and down, up and down. So it's not exactly fast, but it's gonna fire up those abs completely. We've got 10 seconds like this, and then we're gonna relax, right? You're almost there. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can relax. Okay, so now we're gonna finish with one more move. It's our reverse via. So you're gonna have your arms and legs come up. Your head's gonna stay down. We're gonna go peel apart for a 4 count. And we'll come up for a 4 count. So I'm gonna count how slow you go. Only go down as far as you feel you can. Okay, so you'll be here. You're gonna go down 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll come up 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, that's our pace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your abs should be shaking. Come down 1, 2, 3, 4, coming up, 1, 2, 3, 4, coming down, 1, 2, 3, 4, coming up, 4, 3, 2, 1, coming down, 1, 2, 3, 4, coming up, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do 5 more. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, coming up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 2, coming down, 1, 2, 3, 4, coming up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here comes 3, coming down, 1, 2, 3, 4, coming up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here comes 4, coming down, 1, 2, 3, 4, coming up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one coming down, 1, 2, 3, 4, coming up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hug those knees, rock side to side. Woo! That woke up the old hip flexors. And we are all done this morning. So that's all these good news, I think.